In the billion-dollar world of sports retail, there is one product that is reigning supreme right now. It's all on your feet. How much are your sneakers worth? The sneaker market has been booming lately thanks to the resale market. Listen to this. Shoes that sell retail for around $200 can then be resold for twice as much. And then there are some that are so much in demand that resellers can charge thousands of dollars and they're still being sold. Here to tell us all about the sneaker resale boom and the growing controversies involving this industry is Jacques Slade. He is a sneaker influencer and YouTube host. Jacques, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me. This is awesome.
All right, so Jacques, I grew up and I knew about the Jordans. I had to have myself a Jordan. But lately, sneakers have really become more than just shoes. Tell me about when this happened and really when the boom in your tennies really took off.
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about when it happened, we have to go all the way back to Michael Jordan back in 1985 with the Air Jordan 1. Then you have groups like Run DMC with My Adidas. They were obviously a big deal when they made that song. But the current boom probably started around 2010. It's when sneakers really transitioned from being a niche product to a part of pop culture and something that everybody wanted to get their hands on.
All right, so talk to me a little bit about what the hot sneaker is. And there was one that was just released today that sold out pretty quickly.
Yes. So today an Air Jordan 1 released. Air Jordan 1 is still a popular shoe all these years later. Again, it originally released back in 1985, but now they sell out almost instantly every Saturday morning when they drop.
All right, so let's talk about that resale market. Can anyone who really wants to resell a sneaker just get online, buy one of, we'll talk about the Jordan 1s that were released today. Can they buy one of those and just flip it and make a little cash or even have the hottest shoes out?
Yeah, well, I would say it's a little challenging to get the sneakers because they are in such high demand. It makes them harder to get at a retail price. There's a bunch of different factors involved when it comes to grabbing these sneakers. There's these things called bots, which are basically computer programs that people make in order to check out faster than an actual human can. And so that has prevented a lot of the traditional sneaker market from getting sneakers. And those end up going to resellers who sell them to the traditional sneaker guys for a price that's 2 or 3 times what they paid for them.
All right, Jacques, you mentioned something that a lot of us have encountered when we're trying to buy a hot item. It's the bots. It's trying to get through quicker. But I do want to point out for those who may be watching at home, these aren't the normal shoes that you can go down to your favorite athletic goods store and purchase.
No.
These are very special, limited edition things that are becoming collector items.
Yeah, so these brands, Nike, Adidas, Puma, they've become very good at limiting the amount of sneakers they release. They have the stuff that releases at the mall and say at a Kohl's or a JCPenney or a Macy's or something like that. But then there's also the shoes that they have that are limited. Nike does it on their sneakers app. Adidas does it on their Adidas Confirmed app. And these sneakers are designed by purpose to be very limited to keep the appetite for sneakers very high amongst the sneaker community and amongst the bigger, larger pop culture community.
All right, where does the tennis shoe market go from here, Jacques? I mean, I need a new pair of kicks, but I wasn't thinking that I'm getting the limited version here. Where are we going from here? And is this just a fad, or do you think this is one of those collectibles that's here to stay?
Well, I definitely think sneakers are a collectible that is here to stay. I think part of it is sneakers has grown in popularity. It's become a bit of social currency. So people get sneakers because it makes them feel cool or it makes them look cool. So I think the status of being a sneaker guy or getting a cool pair of sneakers is always going to stay. But the resale market, like with places like StockX and eBay, I think those things are going to temper down just a little bit in the future as the consumer gets smarter about what they're buying and realizing that they don't always need the limited sneakers to be cool, that there's tons of sneakers out there that are just as cool. You just got to do a little bit of work and find them.
Jacques Slade, we got to wrap up here, but what's the next sneaker? If I really want a cool shoe, what's the next one that I need to be looking for?
The next one you should probably look for is the KD 14. It's Kevin Durant's new sneaker. I'm a KD fan, so I got to put that out there. So if you're looking for a basketball sneaker, something you can perform in, and also wears a lifestyle sneaker, check out KD's new shoe.
All right, I'm going to get to it before you do, buddy. Jacques Slade, thank you so much.
No problem.